Donald, you're about a day and a half early.
The doctor canceled.
Canceled? How'd you get inside?
The street door was open.
Do you want a drink?
Oh, not until I've had my shower. I want something to work out today. I want to try to relax and enjoy something.
You in a blue funk because of the doctor?
Christ, no. I was depressed long before I got there.
Why'd the prick cancel?
A virus or something? I don't know. He looked awful.
Well, this'll pick you up. I went shopping today and bought all kinds of goodies. Sandalwood soap,
I feel better already.
your very own toothbrush because I'm sick to death of you using mine.
How do you think I feel?
You've had worse things in your mouth. Oh, and something for you. Something called Control. Notice nowhere on the can is it called hairspray. Just simply Control. And the words for men are written about 37 times all over the goddamn can.
Yeah, it's called Butch Assurance.
Well, it's still hairspray, no matter if they call it balls. It's all going on your very own shelf, which is to be labeled Donald's Saturday Night Douche Kit. By the way, are you spending the night?
God, no, I'm driving back tonight. I still get too itchy when I'm in this town for very long.
God, I'll never understand how you can tank up a martinis and make it back to the Hamptons in one piece.
Believe me, it's a lot easier than getting here. Have you ever had an anxiety attack at 60 miles an hour?
Why didn't the prick call you and cancel? Suppose you'd driven all this way for nothing.
Why do you keep calling him a prick?
Whoever heard of an analyst having a session with a patient for 2 hours on Saturday evening?
He simply prefers to take Mondays off.
Works late on Saturdays and takes Mondays off. What is he, a psychiatrist or a hairdresser?
Actually, he's both. He shrinks my head and blows me out. Besides, I had to come into town for this birthday party anyways.
You had to remind me. If there's one thing I'm not looking forward to, it's 5 screaming queens singing happy birthday.
He's coming.
They're really all Harold's friends. It's his birthday, and I want everything to be just the way he'd want it. I don't want to have to listen to him check about how nobody ever does anything for anybody but themselves. Himself. I think you know everybody anyway. It's the same old tired fairy queens that you've seen around since the day one. Actually, there'll be 7 counting you and me and Harold.
Are you calling me a screaming queen or a tired fairy?
Oh, I beg your pardon. 6 tired screaming fairies and 1 anxious queer.
You don't think Harold will mind my being here, do you?
If she doesn't like it, she can twirl on it. Listen, I'll be out of your way in just a second. I've only got one more thing to do.
Oh, surgery. So early in the evening.
Sant, that's French with a cedilla. I've got to comb my hair for the 37th time. Hair, that's singular. My hair, without exaggeration, is falling on the floor and fast, baby.
You are totally paranoid. You've got plenty of hair.
What you see before you is a masterpiece of deception. My hairline actually starts about right here, but all this is just tortured forward.
Well, I hope for your sake that no strong wind comes up.
If one does, I'll be in terrible trouble. I will then have a bald head and shoulder-length fringe. Not good, huh?
Not the greatest.
It's called getting old. Well, at least there's one thing you have to say for masturbation, and that's you certainly don't have to look your best. What are you so depressed about? I mean, besides the usual everything.
I don't want to talk about it.
Well, if you're not going to tell me, how can we have a conversation in depth, a warm, rewarding, meaningful friendship?
Pull up yours.
Why, Captain Butler, how you talk.
You know, it's just that today I finally realized why I was raised to be a failure. You know, I was groomed for it. Naturally, it all goes back to Evelyn and Walt.
Christ, how sick analysts must get of hearing how your mommy and daddy made their darling into a fairy.
It's beyond just that now. Today, I finally began to see how some of the other pieces of the puzzle relate to them. Like why I never finished anything I started in my life, my neurotic compulsion to not succeed.
Oh, Donald, you're so serious tonight. Forget your troubles. Come on, get happy. What's more boring than a queen doing a Judy Garland imitation?
A queen doing a Betty Davis imitation.